These all are coins. I saw you had some bills in your wallet. I don't really want change. Plus, I don't even think this is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is. But look, I don't really want. Here. No, you can take that. Can I just thank you? Why do you have American? I'm not gonna take this. Don't worry, I won't take your 20. I just need the 5, okay? Thank you. I need to make sure it's real, okay? Trust me, people try to scam me out of $5 all the time, okay? Looks real to me. Okay, so what's the problem? You think you have lice? Is that what it is? Yeah. Have you actually seen any little creepy crawlies on your head? Or is it more of like a spiritual inclination? Or okay, you've been itchy. Itchy, I see, okay. Where are my supplies? Here are my supplies. To start off, we have chopsticks. It's a pretty simple procedure. I'm just gonna use these to take a look right inside your scalp, and any lice that we find will nab them right out, okay? So I'm just gonna try and get some pretty good parting here. Oh yeah, I see them. They're just all running along your hairline. How long have you been itchy? Okay, yeah. I can tell it must have been for a while. Because this is quite intense. Yeah, okay. So, have you noticed any like scabbing, any bleeding, any like irritation, redness? I mean, it's like kind of hard to see your own scalp, but it's helpful to know. Okay, do you have any moles on your scalp that you know of, so I don't accidentally, melt those off or anything? That's happened before, and it seemed to be really painful for the client. Not that you know of. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a further inspection, and then we will do a treatment today, and you will leave here. Okay. I'm just going to take a look over on this side, so just stay still. They really like to hide out around the ear, and so I like to take a lot of time inspecting there. I really like to get to know the lice, and get to know the problem. Plus, people say that it's relaxing getting a lice check, scalp check done, so I feel like that should be part of the payment, the $5. Yeah. It's $5 every time, no matter how long it takes. But, don't tell Stacy that I do charge her extra, okay? Yeah, well, she's kind of rich, like she has a lot of bags. She's got a lot of money. Like, we literally all know. She pretends to be poor. She cosplays, whatever, but... So anyways, I charge her like 20. I gotta make money somehow, okay? And I'm kind of like Robin Hood when you really think about it. Anyways, I'm just gonna take another look over on this side and see if there's anything I can notice. And looking good, fine. Okay. The treatment's really simple though. I just have a little spore bottle. I'm just gonna go onto the scalp, and it really helps. Basically, it's a form of acid, and the acid is going to cause nuclear shouldn't do it to you. You should be perfectly safe, okay? But it has happened once or twice. Come on, you're paying $5 in a janitor's closet. You can't expect service that is out of this world, okay? So. Yeah, I'm not noticing anything major right now. Like majorly concerning. One time I saw lice that were like this big. That was concerning, but currently nothing that bad. So. Thank you for choosing me out of all the janitor's closets that you could have went into today. I really appreciate that. It was this one, Mr. Raoul's janitor's closet, where I do all my business. He's really chill. And yeah, it's really nice of him to let me. And it's kind of nice too because he has a lot of chemicals and I can like make potions with them sometimes. But sometimes he gets mad at me for it. Guess it costs the school money or something, whatever. I like Mr. Raoul though. Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. Like the way he acts around Mr. Fredrickson is kind of weird. Who's that other teacher that... I don't know, I just heard rumors going around. I don't know all of it. I try not to pay too much attention to that stuff because I think it takes away from my true passion, which is being here in this very confined space that smells very strongly of toilet cleaner and helping people, being a good Samaritan. I think that that's my true calling, and I'm a little pretentious in the sense that I don't like wasting my time, you know. We have such a small amount of time, and I would like to spend every second here helping people like you. Yeah, let's take another look over here. They also tend to like the nape of the neck, but it's a little awkward for me to get to. I have to like reach. Does that feel like anything? Sorry if I just stabbed you a little bit. That happens. It's all part of the procedure. You know how it is. You know how it is. Has anyone ever told you that you're very drawable? You look like you'd be a lot of fun to draw. I think I would enjoy myself if I was drawing. You. Specifically. Yeah, definitely. You would be good to draw. Sometimes I can tell if there's a lot of lice on one side of the head by just like seeing if you're a little lopsided, because sometimes they like weigh your head down a little bit. So sometimes people get a little they lean like this, and I go, you probably have a lot of lice on this side of the head. I'm a scientist, okay? I'm very educated on this topic, trust me, okay? I know it all. You can be impressed. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of scalp scratch. This can wake up the lice and make them feel comfortable. It makes them feel at home, which is exactly what we want. We want them to feel at home. Let their guard down, and they'll start gosh, you're infested. And they go, what? Well, they don't really do that, but you know what I mean, right? I'm just being I'm a little theatrical, I guess. Anyways, okay. I hope that feels nice for you, but not for the lice. They don't deserve nice things. Very good, very good. And you know you're an excellent patient. You stay still. You don't complain. You're really nice to have a conversation with. You're very drawable. Maybe even one of my favorites, but don't tell anyone else I said that. Especially Stacy. I mean, she's... God. I mean, look, at sometimes when you work in my line of business, you have to have clients that you don't really like. But I've never been very good at doing that, you know? Being around people I don't like, that is. I tend to wear my heart on my face. Okay, some people wear it on their sleeve. Not me, mine's on my face. When I don't like somebody, I look at them like this. And then people figure out pretty quickly that I don't like them. It's like a problem. Anyways. Okay, that's pretty well scratched. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I have just a light pen. I'm just gonna take a look at the scalp with that, okay? Don't look directly into the pen. I'm gonna be trying to be really nice and gentle and not shine it into your eyes too much, but this really helps me get a look at the baby hairs. I can take a look over behind the ear as well. Okay, good. Taking a look over. Oh. I'll look over here. It keeps kind of lightly turning off. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I probably should invest into better supplies, but it's hard, you know. I don't make that much an hour. Well, it depends how much clients I get a day, I guess. I'm not noticing anything. Looks pretty good up there. I mean, like, there's lice, but, you know, I'm not noticing anything out of the ordinary, so I think we're ready to proceed to the next step. This is my treatment. I should have shake it up a little bit, but I'm trying to be a bit quiet because last time the principal found me in there, I got into big trouble. Anyways, it's really hard to mix this up and be quiet at the same time. Like, that should be good. And I promise the bottle is green, but the liquid is not. It's just like, well, it's not water, but it looks like it. Like, look. See, nothing more. It does hurt a little bit. Okay, wow, that really hurt. But back in. There's no second treatment. There's no treatments at home. None of that. You come in today, I give you this treatment, you will never have lice again. Side note, you may never have hair again, but I promise you, you will never have lice again. That is the promise, the guarantee that I make every single time. So, just close your eyes, because I don't want to leave you permanently blind. Are you ready to begin? I'm being dramatic. I promise you, it's not that bad, okay? I've done this treatment on myself, on many thousands of people. You have nothing to worry about. Truly, nothing to worry about, okay? So, okay, you should start to feel that starting to kick in a little bit. Is that okay? Okay. Okay. Just close your eyes again. I'm just gonna spray. Just a little bit more. Keep them closed, okay? Okay. I think that's enough. You really don't need a lot. Wow, it always has such a strong scent. That's the part I forget about. It has such a freaking strong scent. I'm just gonna begin to kind of massage this into the scalp, okay? Stay still. Okay. If you notice your hair turns to a bit of a different color, normal. Wow, that is strong, isn't that? It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's a strong scent because it's a strong formula. That's how we make the money moves, okay? Okay, so let's continue by massaging it into the scalp. And you're doing a really good job. Just getting this all in there. Okay, we gotta let that sit. We have to let it sit for a while, actually. And then basically, do I have my brush? Oh, I forgot to bring a brush. I normally like to brush people's hair afterward, but I don't know where mine is. I have. Okay, you can pick, okay? We could use a spoolie as a brush to brush your hair, or we could use this little guy to try and brush, but I don't know how well that's gonna work either. And I have hair rollers that I could also maybe, I mean, if you think it makes the most sense to use the hair rollers, we can try and use those. I think it might work, but okay, how's that feeling on top of your head? Is it feeling okay? And is the burning manageable, or? Okay. Sorry, I'm just a bit itchy anyways. Okay, so it looks like it's reacting well. No hair is falling out in clumps, nothing like that. That's never happened, but I've always been scared it might, but don't. What is this doing in here? Do you think Mr. Raoul plays with this? Kind of looks like him. Something about the hair. Anyways, maybe one of my last clients forgot about it or something. Okay. What was I saying? I don't remember, but okay, you're looking okay. Yeah, you're looking okay. I think it's fine to move on to the next step. Brush it through, and you're out of here. I think it's sat for long enough. Hopefully. Let us begin brushing the hair out, okay? Thank you for being so understanding. The fact that I didn't have a hairbrush is a spots. Truly, there should be no real difference or anything noticeable like that. You should be fine. Just be as effective, nothing. Just maybe when you have a brush your hair really quick, because I don't know, this is gonna create any knotting or anything like that. I wouldn't want to do that to you, so just go like next time you have a hairbrush, or maybe while you're in class, even just run your fingers through your hair a few times. Could work too. Okay, that's looking good. You're feeling okay still? Doesn't feel like an allergic reaction or anything like that. That's good. What are you gonna do after this? Yeah, your hair should be fine. Like, it's not gonna look bad or anything like that. It might look a little oily, but like not like those treatments that you used to get as a kid when your whole head would just look like you were a grease ball. It'll literally be a little shiny, maybe like one day before wash kind of thing. That's it though. But I wouldn't recommend putting any dry shampoo or really anything like that to try and mask it. Just kind of rock it for the day and have a shower tomorrow. You should wait about 8 hours to have a shower, so you could have one really late tonight, or you could also just wait until the morning time and have a shower then, but it's totally up to you and what you want. And yeah, just rinse it out as normal and you should be scot-free. If all the lice were named Scott, you'd be scot-free. That's just one of my clever jokes. I do stand up too, by the way, on weekends. Yeah, you should check me out sometime. Okay. But yeah, I mean, like, it really works. Like, it's not a big deal. It's a pretty easy way to brush the hair. Kind of makes it look nice. Probably because it's like, so it's got so many small bristles. But I feel like it works really well, actually. It almost reminds me of like the snap, crackle, pop of a fire. You could like wear this as like a Halloween costume and be like a bear. Do you like it? No? Okay. Okay, let's put these away. I've had enough fun, but actually it's kind of fun. They can stick together too. Okay, anyway, sorry. Alrighty. I have my money. You have your lack of lice. I'm itchy on my eyeball.